This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This your boy RAIDMAX, and so everybody's abuzz with the streaming world as Ninja, a very, very popular Fortnite streamer. A lot of people say he's one of the reasons why Fortnite is as big as it is, because of his exposure to general pop culture. Has decided that he is no longer going to stream on Twitch, and that he will be exclusively streaming on Microsoft's Mixer. Now, if you don't know what Mixer is a streaming service similar to Twitch that Microsoft came up with. For a while, most people probably only would have known about it via their Xbox, but you can actually stream on other platforms through Mixer, given the right equipment and connections. But it was generally a PC Xbox thing for a lot of people, or at least in a lot of people's minds. I've watched streams on Mixer, and it's pretty much the same thing. Of course, different layout and things like that, and they have different perk systems, in particular for people who end up partnering with them. It's a little different, but generally speaking, it's the same concept. You stream, you have people watch, you interact with the crowd within the chat. They have like a point system that you can build up, so you can use these points for different things within their ecosystem. If you're a viewer or subscriber, things like that. And yeah, generally speaking, you do the same things. And then if you want to sub, you sub. Follow, you follow, so on and so forth. So a lot of people are going nuts over this whole like, yo, Ninja is gonna be on there. That's crazy. This is wow. Like, and a lot of people don't seem to understand that this might not be as big as you guys are making it out. At least not for Mixer itself, or for others who are looking at Mixer and thinking, oh wow, if Ninja's on here, maybe I should be on here. Like, okay, so I totally get it. Dropping a name like Ninja onto the scene will turn heads. It will definitely make some people get excited. And I can see how for some of you it would build the narrative like that, well, if Ninja is leaving Twitch, maybe Mixer is onto something. I get it. People always react like that to certain things of this nature. But the reality is, if there's anyone who's going to benefit in the short term more than anybody, it's Ninja. I don't see this being even a short term plus sign for Microsoft. And the reason why I say that is because long term, let's be honest, long term for anyone involved in this, anyone on Mixer, it's not necessarily a great thing. In fact, there are ways in which it can be detrimental, at least from a business aspect for me. One, how much money are they giving this guy? Let's be honest. And this is why I say it's beneficial for him short term more than anything. Clearly, they are paying this guy to be on this platform exclusively. There's no way you're gonna get somebody to just stream on your platform like that, unless there's some financial incentive. The financial incentive must be extremely great, because this is the thing. As an established brand, he's fine where he's at. He's in that position where a lot of people would love to get, and where, as many personalities as we know, for those of us who watch streaming, like for as many personalities that we know that are on the scene, the streaming element is more of a vessel to bigger and better things. Sure, you can make a lot of money just streaming, but 9 times out of 10, if you're a top tier person, you got a lot more going on than streaming. And part because you built a big enough audience to gain the attention of companies who want you to advertise for them. And then there's where the real money starts to kick in. Like, you get the endorsements, such as with Ninja. I mean, Fortnite blew up, he blew up, he started showing up on Ellen, he's in Super Bowl ads, things like that. He's being ambassadors for all these Fortnite events and things like that, these charity events that he's done, all of that stuff. It's like, there's where everything super kicked in for him. Sure, he was making a hell of a living just by streaming, but his financial stock blew the fuck up once people started recognizing him as a brand, and he built that over years and established that. Now, here's the thing, and this is why I say the streaming element starts to become less and less important, and why it's not that big of a deal long term. With the nature of streaming, we see it all the time. People blow up, they get huge, they end up being on the top, having the most viewers, most followers, most subscribers, yada yada yada. But as time goes on, new things are introduced into the streaming world. There's a new game that everybody's kind of like higher on. There's a new personality that people are a little bit higher on. And so the ebb and flow of the way things go is that you're inevitably gonna have some type of drop off to your numbers when it comes to the streaming game. Like, we've seen it with Ninja. When he was on his super high last year, like, I remember looking in on the streams and seeing upwards to a couple of 100,000 people watching at once. Even more. I mean, remember, he broke the record for the most people watching a stream at one time. I believe that was when he streamed with Drake. He hit numbers that are ridiculous. But if you go back and look at his most recent stream numbers, he's leveled out at a quote-unquote normal level. Like, I think the highest I've seen in recent history may have been 70K, which is, again, that's fucking awesome for someone streaming, because I've seen bigger drop-offs. I've seen people who went from having 5-figure streams to constantly having 4-figure streams to even only having 3-figure streams where they only have hundreds of people instead of thousands of people. But they maintain streaming because, again, their success, the attention that they got when they were at their peak has opened up opportunities to where they're not just depending on those Twitch numbers. Those Twitch numbers are helpful. And then there's a lot of other things like the subscribers. A lot of us subscribe to these people and stop watching, but continue to subscribe because we like their personality. We may not watch like we used to, but we want to support. So he's still getting the sub money. Of course, some subs are going to fall off. He's not going to have the same sub numbers that he always had. It happens. I mean, again, it's the ebb and flow of this whole streaming thing. Like, you're never going to, I would say, you're never going to avoid the quote-unquote fall that people like to call it, because it's not really a fall. It's just that, again, moods change, things, shift, all of that. So you take a step back. But the goal is to create the type of brand to where that step back is not going to actually destroy your brand, which is what he's established. And that's why he's able to make this move, to go to Microsoft and be able to be they've probably backed a goddamn Brinks truck in his driveway for this thing, so he could switch, because switching is very, very dangerous for streamers, in the sense that you're not guaranteed to have your following come with you. Now, he's a rare exception, because as I recall, just recently I saw him tweet about how he's got at least 100,000 subscribers already. Mind you, Microsoft's added an extra bonus within the first 24 hours after his announcement that, hey, you on Mixer, you can get a free sub to Ninja right now, so go sub to him. You know, so they're paying him, they cutting him a check to boost subscriber numbers. Now, here's the thing: what's going to be the retention rate after that free shit goes away? See what I mean? So, yeah, right now, short term, it's all looking lovely. It's all looking great. Microsoft's looking like, wow, you've made this big coup. But, all right, let's talk long term. You're going to get a couple of other people to join in, because you're going to have another set of larger streamers fly through. It's inevitable. They see Ninja get the bag. There's going to be a lot of other people trying to get the bag. Microsoft is probably going to be more than willing to give the bag to plenty more streamers. Which, again, great. Short term, get that money, cash in. Microsoft, you see your numbers go up. You can go to your advertisers like, look at this. We got bam, bam, bam. And you can perhaps convince advertisers that, hey, maybe we should focus a little bit more on this. But that's just not going to stay the way it is. Again, there'll be fatigue. It's not like you couldn't see Ninja if you watched Mixer. You had an option to go watch Twitch. Now, there'll be some people who are serious brand loyalists who are like, well, I'm not going to watch anything but Twitch, or I'm not going to watch anything but Mixer. Those people are going to make up a pretty small percentage, because, you know, it's funny, even people who are associated with Ninja have said, like, yo, we'll still be streaming together, because it's not like him streaming on Mixer cuts off his ties to the Twitch community. He knows enough people still in the Twitch community that you'll hear him in their chat. You'll know where he is. So, and most people are willing to put up multiple windows to watch more than one streamer on more than one platform if they really care about them that much. You also have the multi-chat thing, the multi-stream thing, where you can have several people at once. There are third-party elements out there that'll allow you to watch two different streams at the same time on the same screen, in the same window. So, what is this establishing for Microsoft other than the temporary buzz? They're investing a lot of money, probably hoping that this guy is able to bring over enough people who are going to add enough views to like help boost them over a long term. But again, there's always going to be the fall. Like right now, we're all riding high off the news, but some of those subscriptions are going to fade away. Not everybody's going to want to pay for the subscription. Right now, you're getting it free. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Go get that free subscription and see what the perks are of being subscribed to a person on Mixer. It's a good trial thing for a lot of people who've never experienced Mixer. But once the trial is over, you gotta hope that enough people decide, you know, it's worth keeping. That enough people like Ninja enough that, yeah, I'm gonna keep subscribing to him over here. I mean, he's gonna get it because of who he is and because of how his thing is established. But what does this mean for everybody else? Like, if you're that small streamer trying to blow up and you see Mixer as your platform to do so, how is this really benefiting you? Again, sure, it draws more eyes to Mixer. You'll be probably putting recommendations and things like that, and people can see your name come up when they go to the Fortnite directory and what have you, and maybe check you out. But how much attention does that guarantee you? It doesn't, because again, the nature of streaming is that nothing's guaranteed to stay the same. Like, shit changes daily, if not hourly. And it's just a lot of like moving parts to this, to where it's nice, but it's not that great of a big of a deal. Like, at least for anybody but Ninja, in my opinion. Like, at the end of the day, he's probably got enough money that it probably will benefit him long term. But all the other elements, it's just like, yeah, those are short-term things. Like, that's why I kind of don't blame him too, is because like he had to like have been given a significant amount of money to where it makes it like, yeah, it's worth just trying to reestablish myself someplace else, because at this point now, I got all the endorsements in the world. It's funny because, and this is something that I mentioned kind of on Twitch, like I hate the idea of the free agency era of streaming, because it's kind of gonna be like, again, funny how sports and gaming have such, you know, similarities these days. Kind of gonna be just like how people are viewing the situation with like NBA or NFL free agency, where you have these people willing to jump ship to someplace else because they can max out their contracts if they go someplace else. This is him getting his max deal. It's not necessarily because he thinks it's a better system or a platform, or that it's the place where he's going to quote unquote like win or anything like that. Yo, they're fucking giving him like tons of cash to do this. It's money that Twitch probably wasn't willing to offer. So yeah, great on him for that, but it's probably going to set a precedence where you're going to see for the next few months a bunch of people shuffling to try to like broker deals like this. But it's not the way, like if Mixer really wants to get on top, you know what the way I would try to do it? I'm not going to like necessarily go after an individual streamer. I'm trying to get some of these like events. I'm trying to be the place where you see Evo and you only see Evo there. I'm trying to like do something where like if I can get an exclusive deal with like Games Done Quick or something like that, to where they do their big show every year only on Mixer. Yeah, I'm trying to get like that Fortnite tournament that just passed. I'm trying to get, you know, whatever Blizzard game league thing that's going. I'm trying to get the Overwatch championships exclusively on my platform. That's where they can really sustain themselves. If they can get these long-running esports to say, fuck Twitch, we're going with you. An individual streamer, yeah, again, it's cool. He's a big enough name to where he's going to draw a lot of attention, but it's only a short-term burst. At the end of the day, there's really no reason for anybody not to watch Twitch or to prefer Mixer over Twitch. If anything, this is just gonna give people reason to possibly invest in both. But Twitch ain't going nowhere. Twitch ain't probably gonna lose anything. And being a more well-established and you know, known brand is going to help them a lot more. Sure, we all hate Amazon right now because of the things that they do as a company, and Amazon owns Twitch, but even that hasn't killed the whole thing off. So if that's not going to kill it, do you really think Ninja taking this jump is going to do anything to super damage Twitch or to make this a competition? That's why I don't understand why the money was spent long term. Short term, sure, yeah, long term, this ain't as effective as you guys think. It's a nice, cute, ooh, that's hot moment, but that's it. That's seriously it. Maybe that's just me. I'm more than willing to see Microsoft and Ninja prove me wrong on this. It just smacks of the whole, like, I'm gonna buy what I need to put myself on top, like Microsoft did with the Xbox for a long time. And I think, like, again, it was great short term, but long term, we see where that brand is at, to where they had to readjust and reinvent themselves. It's gonna happen to Mixer too. And the thing is, with something like Mixer, it's probably gonna set itself into a position where Microsoft's more than willing to get rid of it than to continue with it, than anything. So, but we'll see. Again, I would love to be proven wrong. Anyway, as always, you guys, feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. It's your boy Blak, and I'm out. Deuces.